Restart this bitch.
Hey, they accepted that bid and went ahead and sent the 30% deposit.
What job bid? I ain't bid nothing in like 3 months.
This one.
Let me see. Oh, shit. We got that job? I only went over there and did this because Texas Roadhouse is on that side of town and I wanted to eat there for lunch. I had to Google half the words they were talking about. I don't know how to do this.
Me neither. That's why I called you over here. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, so I'm just trying to figure out, how you came up with that number.
I don't know. All I was thinking about was the rolls at Texas Roadhouse when I was writing this shit down. I mean, they had a landscaping contractor out there taking care of flowers and hedges, and all their employees in the building had uniforms on. So I just threw some shit together and added a zero at the end to make it look legit. How fast did they accept that?
27 minutes after I sent the email. They accepted the bid and called to ask if we wanted wire or check for the deposit.
What are we going to do?
Well, we probably need to turn the job down because we don't know what we're doing, and it's a lot of money, so much money, and, it probably wouldn't be right to go over there and do it if we don't know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah. Or
we watch a lot of how-to videos on YouTube for the next 3 days before we get there.
Great plan. I'm just going to scroll until he does what we're trying to do.
Hey guys, Chris Fix here, and today I'm going to show... Hey guys, Chris Fix here. Has this ever...
Don't worry, he's going to do it. He does everything else.
Hey guys, Chris Fix here. Mr. Jones, you rented a luxury vehicle, or rather I should say you tried to rent a luxury vehicle
from Mr. Mitchell a Ferrari. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you paid $2,500 for the Ferrari. That was for the day, right? Just
That
one
was
for one day.
For just the day.
Okay. And you received a Mazda Miata in return.
Yes.
Okay. And it also shows here that this caused you unnecessary stress and embarrassment.
Absolutely, sir.
And this
Your
was your
Honor.
wedding day.
On my wedding day, Your Honor.
Okay. Tell the court what happened.
Okay. So here's how it went down.
Okay.
My wedding day, I rented a luxury vehicle from this man, a Ferrari to be exact.
Okay.
On my wedding day, as a surprise to my wife, my beautiful wife. And when I went out to the church lot, my goodness, to my surprise, I saw a Mazda Miata instead of a Ferrari.
I'm confused. What?
You heard correct, sir.
You went to you had an arrangement for a Ferrari and Mr. Mitchell offered you a
Mazda Miata.
Mazda Miata.
It was a 1990 Mazda Miata. You know how I know it was a 1990 Mazda Miata? Because it still had the rolling windows.
Okay.
This was a convertible.
Okay, give me a second, sir. Okay. Did you accept the vehicle?
Even when I tried to start the car to rectify the situation, I turned on the keys to the ignition, car did not start, so we had to take a ride share to the wedding reception.
Okay, I want to make sure I understand this correctly. You get married to your wife.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are coming out, and you're expecting the car to be there on the property, and then you drive off to the reception, and you got greeted with the Mazda Miata. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And you said you called a ride share to the reception?
A ride share with all our clothes, everything just dressed up, and it was highly embarrassing.
All right. Mr. Mitchell.
Yes,
sir. Can I get your side of the story?
Yeah, I think that after you hear the facts of this case, it's a pretty open and shut case. First of all, the conversation went something like this. I said, "Hello, sir, would you like to rent a car?" And he said, "Yeah, that's what I'd be talking about. That'd be popping up."
Oh my
And I
gosh.
said, "What kind of automobile do you like?" He's like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying, fam? I want something cap, no cap. I want to hit that and quit it." And I'm like, "Okay, we'll do our best. We'll do our best to provide you with a luxury vehicle." So that's what I did. We gave him a 1990, as he said, luxury vehicle, a Mazda Miata convertible. On the contract, it says, if I am unable to provide the Ferrari, that there will be an adequate replacement. So in terms of an adequate replacement, I would like to quote the popular interwebs. The 1990 Mazda Miata combines affordability with clever engineering, dependability, and driving fun, even at low speeds, and that's right from the internet. And this little baby's going 8.6 in 60 seconds. This is a beautiful car. It has risen in value that models between 19 and 98. A lot of my upper end clients actually want this car. Now, the reason why I needed to make that change is because I had a very popular athlete that shall remain nameless, but he's won quite a few championships.
Okay.
And he offered me an extra $1,000 to go ahead and assume that Ferrari. Luckily, it's in the contract, and this was explained that I reserve the right to alter the contract.
Okay. All right. And you altered the contract because someone paid you more money.
Exactly. Yeah, like a famous athlete.
All right.
I'm a big fan of.
Okay. And that was $1,000 more?
$1,000. I'm a businessman, and that's good business. So,
okay, Mr. Jones, were you aware of the contract saying that he has the right to change the vehicle and give you a car that's adequate? You're aware of that, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, so here's my question. Mr. Mitchell, you said, and these are your words, an adequate replacement.
yes, sir.
Do you feel that a 1990 Mazda Miata is an adequate replacement for a Ferrari?
I think anyone would. If that wasn't enough, I went ahead and gave him $50 off of that base price. So for him to say that I charged him the full amount, I didn't.
Okay.
I took care of that customer service issue.
Okay.
As best I know how.
Okay. Are you familiar with how much gas costs? $50 won't even pay for the gas to fill up a Ferrari, much less a Miata.
I know it. I know exactly.
But what I'm confused is you honestly telling this court, I nothing against Mazda or the Miata. I'm pretty sure it's a wonderful car. But let's numbers don't even match up here. They're not the same, sir. They're not the same. And here's my thing, okay? If you knew that you couldn't produce it, and I understand it's a business thing, I understand you can change the contract at any time. But if you made this deal with someone else and you couldn't produce it, why didn't you have the courtesy to call him and say, hey, you know what? I can't give you the Ferrari, but I have something comparable. This is what I have available.
Your Honor,
okay?
May I
Yes, sir.
say something? Now, he did promise to resolve the issue, but every time I called him, he never answered the phone. I felt like a bill collector. I was calling him all the time, texting him everything. He never answered the phone.
Did you receive any calls from him?
I did have a few missed calls from him.
Did you bother to return those calls to see what his concern was?
I didn't get the opportunity because I thought he would be elated with the Mazda Miata 1990.
Did you drop off the car to him at the wedding site?
I was dealing with other business at that point. I had one of my associates do it.
So your associate, did you address your concern to the associate?
As I was trying to talk to the associate and grab the associate, he ran.
Okay.
Just left.
All right.
Fam, that's not exactly what happened.
That's exactly what
Okay,
happened.
gentlemen,
That's not what I was gonna do.
Gentlemen,
I ain't
That
finna
must
do
have been
this.
his little brother.
gentlemen, please. I've made my ruling in this case. The court's going to find on behalf of the plaintiff, and Mr. Mitchell, you would pay him the $2,500 that he's asking. Let me explain my position here, okay? Mr. Mitchell, you say that you're a businessman.
I am.
And you should know that there's an old saying that the customer always comes first. Now, I understand that's not a true statement. There are going to be things that's going to sway that particular statement from coming into.
Hey, they accepted that bid and went ahead and sent 30%.
Jello, what's up to today, man?
I was on the phone with the therapist.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I didn't realize 45 minutes went by that fast while I was talking.
Oh, shit. Well, I
I
know.
had a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, really?
All good things. Oh, yesterday was Michael's birthday.
Yeah.
And I was down yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't want to mention it to her. Bad. I was hurting. You know, so I didn't mention it yesterday.
Right.
And I did want to go drinking yesterday. I would not have been in the right mood at all. You know.
Right.
So how'd you do yesterday?
I washed clothes yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, I brought up the clothes from downstairs.
Well, hell, it takes all damn day to wash clothes. It's really hard to get the dryer.
I don't think you can enough.
Oh, my clothes definitely get clean.
Yeah, I've never been able to get the oil on it.
You're not using the right stuff. Laundry detergent don't get oil out of jeans. It's not designed to. It's not a solvent. You want to take oil out of jeans, you wipe them down with Gojo. Or you wash them with dish liquid.
Yeah.
But you can't do it with laundry detergent, you never will. Laundry detergent actually will not mix with oil. Since it won't mix with oil, it won't remove it. Yeah, laundry detergent literally is just like putting, what is the best term I can use? It's like putting water on top of oil. They don't mix.
Yeah.
Clorox won't clean oil either.
No. But it will take your fucking color out of the book.
Not where the oil's at.
No, it's stay nice and dark right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my keys look good.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, I noticed you hadn't been on the game all day, so I was to see what was up.
Man, I got on at 8 o'clock this morning. Played for a little bit, and got bored with it and got off.
Did you get your 20 million?
Yep, I got the car.
Yeah, I did an experiment with a 3-lap race and a SRT at 9 minutes. No race bonuses, for no increased money. I only paid $115,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. No penalties. At 9 minutes, but no penalties.
Yeah.
It was a Tomahawk. It was a low-grade Tomahawk. The 1,000 when it wouldn't let me put the fucking good one in here.
Yeah. You on the game right now?
I'm racing.
I can get on there.
Okie dokie, man.
Alright.
Talk to you in a minute. Bye. up?
Oh, not much. Bubba wants to move that.
Oh, I know. He told me last night.
Yeah. He told you last night.
Yeah. I can't blame him.
Oh, no, me either. I actually think
Everyone wasn't listening to him.
yeah. And that's what he's got to learn. You know?
Yeah.
So, and there's only one way he's going to learn it, you know?
He's trying to tell Edward the right way to play the game so we don't have to beg people for money.
Right.
And he's trying to explain to him that robbing a store ain't making money.
Right. But, I mean, he has fun on the game. I watched a YouTube video, and it really wasn't showing me any video of what was going on, but it had a narrated picture, and the guy was talking for like 37 minutes.
Yeah.
And it brought me to tears because of pride, swelling up inside me.
Yeah.
And man went to his son's graduation in uniform, and the security asked him to move, said this is for the parents of the graduates, and his son was graduating with honors, you know, and he refused to get out of his seat, one, because it was his seat, he showed him the ticket, you know, and they still kept trying to make a move. To me, it don't matter that it was a black man, you know, a black Marine. It didn't matter that he was black to me, but that's what it was. You know, it was going on, and then there were 6 SEALs there that spoke up for the Marine that was sitting for his son's graduation. He drove 8 hours to see his son graduate. His wife was not there because she was passed. So literally, they treated the guy wrong.
Okay,
you know?
Graduate from what?
High school.
So why is him being in uniform or being black got anything to do with his son graduating? Were there no black kids graduating from high school?
Literally, the picture that was there of this guy sitting there in that chair, there was no other fucking black people there. You know, he didn't.
So then he had the only black kid there that was in their problem.
Yeah, but yet the security was giving him shit, trying to make it work.
I don't see that happening, especially not to anybody in uniform.
Yeah, but anyway, that's what the
Sounds like a made-up story.
The narrated thing went on. The 6 SEALs that he rescued in a fucking a mine explosion. I can't think what they're called. That flipped the Humvee that they were all in.
Yeah.
That he rescued. They showed up at the graduation. Basically, they were wherever he went. They went. You know, they were like best friends. You know, so it told the background of the story of him, the SEALs, and everything, how they became friends and all that, and how they stood up for him at his kid's graduation.
Yeah.
You know, one of them was Lopez, so one of them was a Mexican. So,
yeah.
Or Mendez, whatever. It doesn't matter. The story of how he taught this kid, you know, and then his kid not running out there. They didn't create a scene. The only scene was the security guard being rude to this person. He showed him the ticket where he was supposed to be there, in the seat that he was supposed to be in. But he was dressed in full uniform, you know. sitting there watching the kid go, you know. And the lesson that was taken from it about sometimes words are best unspoken and sharper than the words spoken, you know. And simply with nods and acknowledgments through eye movements and stuff with the other guys is what went on, and the other guys did all the speaking for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's literally a made-up story. I've heard similar ones before that were kind of changed just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That shit ain't real.
I mean, I
see stories like that on Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
And there's always some one guy that rescued a group of fucking SEALs or fucking Rangers.
Yeah. Hey, you don't think that somebody would back them up like that if they were rescued by...
I don't think they'd have to be backed up like that. I don't think they'd have to be rescued by that person to back them up.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think so either. It's a camaraderie of brotherhood.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a made up story. I've heard 10 iterations of like that from different things.
Yeah. Well, you're only hearing what I got from the narration as I used it as a teaching thing forever.
Yeah, mine was, the ones I've heard were narrated too. It shows you a picture of something, and then you have a narration or a little reading of it. You could read it, or you could have some guy saying it. You know, some computer AI reading it off to you or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still thought it was a good lesson.
Yeah.
To teach honor and respect.
How about just teaching not judging the book by its cover?
Yeah. I also use it as a moment for teaching the right people to hang around.
Yeah, people who stand up for the people who can't stand up for themselves.
Yeah. Because literally, if that guy would have made a scene, he didn't. If he would have retaliated, you know, then it would have been a problem, you know. But he didn't. He remained in his refusal, you know. The only people making the scene was the security guard, you know. The one security guard that when he asked him who he was, he said, "Officer blah blah blah." He said, "You're hired as security." You're not officer anyway. But those weren't the exact words that were said in the narration. Basically, that's what he said. You're not officer of nothing. You know? You're just security. Hired head. I mean, I would be pissed if somebody fucking, if I was there for a graduation and I'm sitting in the seat that I was supposed to, and they tried to replace it. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to sit, this is where I'm sitting. Now, if I see a handicapped person that needs a spot, I'll let them have it. But neither one of you are handicapped, and I don't see anybody waiting in the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it makes me mad people who have been treated with this thing, you know? Yeah. And I didn't serve. I wanted to. I didn't serve. I didn't think I had the mental capability of being a Marine. I was actually scared of trying for the Marines. But because of Full Metal Jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I did want to go in the Army. I wanted to go in the Army, and I wanted to prove that I could do what Ray did, and do it better. And now that I'm an adult and I've made my lot in life, I'm like, wow, that man's a bigger man than I ever will be. You know?
Yep.
So I got a new outlook on life. It's humbling, really. Yeah, I actually started thinking about Brian, and I actually started getting angry about him pretending to be a Marine.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was something
here's the deal. You said he was a Marine. That he told you that he got in there, but he couldn't get through basic training because he couldn't pass the intellect test, right?
Yeah.
You're not a Marine. You're not a soldier. You're not an airman, and you're not a fucking sweetie until you're out of basic.
Yeah.
So he never was a Marine in my book because he never made it out of basic.
He didn't make it out of basic.
Yeah. Point blank. I mean, I don't hold nothing against him for trying, but he never made it out of basic. He's not a fucking Marine. That's
Right.
like Jamie Rose claims that she was in the Army. She never made it out of the basic. Guess what? She
She's
was
not
never
Army.
a soldier, never in the Army.
Well, if she's going by the fact that she tried to get in and failed,
She got kicked out of basic for heart problems.
yeah. So if she's going by the fact that she got kicked out of basic and they have a military profile on her, I get to claim that too because I took the test 3 times and failed. I'm just as much a soldier as she is, which she ain't. So that makes me not.
But she claims
Right?
it.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't claim it. I didn't have the honor. I didn't even get to the oath of becoming a no, sir. We don't need you.
She got off the bus, and I think 3 days later they put her back on a bus, heart condition.
Man. Yeah, they didn't even let me to the bus. No, you're too dumb. Go.
By the way, what I already knew that Brian was lying about being in the Marines at all when he told you that they let him go and he took the test 3 times while he was there and couldn't pass
Yeah.
because they don't let you go until you pass.
Right. They wanted my brother. He scored like a 56.
Yeah,
It was enough to be a machinist.
that was enough to be in the Air Force.
Yeah.
Air Force has the highest minimum.
Yeah.
You know what Air Force's minimum is?
What?
51.
Wow.
And they're everything they do is completely fucking different. They
Yeah.
are catered to. Big time catered to. You know what they do their 2 mile run on?
What? Treadmill?
No. They do a 3 mile bicycle ride.
For a run?
Well, that's their replacement for what the Army and the Marines use as a run. They just do a bicycle ride for 3 miles.
Dude, I was great at riding a bicycle. What was they supposed to do 3 miles in what? 2 minutes or something? I could have done that. Maybe 3.
I don't know. I really don't know. I just know that instead of running, they ride a bicycle
Oh fuck.
because they don't want them damaging their knees.
Yeah.
And they know that they're never going to be in a place where they got to run with or without
Yeah.
equipment. They're never going to be in that position. They're never going to be close enough to the fucking to the fucking action to have to run. To
Unless
or
they're
from.
downed. Yeah, unless they're downed, and only the fly boys get to fly.
Yeah. Oh, you back again, bitch? Where'd you go? Land somewhere. Come on. Land. Land your little pretty ass down. Motherfucker got away before I could swing. He landed and ran. Gone for a while now. Damn, that damn drill sergeant bear fell off the fucking gun cabinet and landed on his feet.
Oh, wow.
Standing up.
Can't take a good soldier down.
That was the first stuffed animal I bought, Nicholas.
Oh, no shit.
A drill sergeant bear.
Damn. Oh, man. I just, you know.
Yeah, even when I was in the Army, everybody said I needed to be a fucking drill sergeant.
I think, yeah, you would have been a great drill sergeant. You fit the bill 100%. And I respect that. I respect a lot about you, man. I mean, the biggest thing I respect about you is you're straightforward with everybody.
We got no choice.
People can't handle it, you know. Literally, you can't handle the truth. That's exactly how it is. Nobody can handle the fucking truth, and they don't like to fucking hear it. I love to hear the truth. I want to know where I fucked up. I want to know why I'm doing this, what makes it important, so I can give it 100% of my fucking attention before I start on it. If it's not that important, give me something a little more important to do.
Yeah. Everything's important depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. And by me having to know to make it make sense in my head so I can follow through with it helps me be able to give it 100%. You know,
believe it or not, I understand that making it make sense so you remember it better and you can understand the process.
Yeah, so I can really apply it to my brain, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I do for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not, that's what I do for myself. I have to make it make sense to me. I have to understand the process, so I don't have a problem remembering it. Because if I understand the process, that little action will not be forgotten.
Yep. That's like whenever I mouthed off that pilot on the boat with my mic keyed up about the fucking 2-inch stripe I painted on the boat because I thought it looked better. And then he explained to me why it was that way. Then I understood why it was important that stripe be 4 inches and not 2. You know?
Yeah.
Then I understood. Then it made sense to me. Then I was ready to give it 100%.
Yeah.
But if it didn't make sense to me, I half-ass it.
Yeah.
You know? I don't like half-assing shit.
As will most people.
Yeah.
If it don't make sense to them, it don't matter to them.
Yeah, I wanted it to matter. I wanted it to be the most important thing that I'm doing for the most important reason. And the most important reason was when he's out walking on the deck, that 4-inch stripe gives him an extra 2 inches to keep stepping off the fucking boat.
Yeah.
Boy, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. Thank you, sir. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't look at it that way. I'm like, it's a fucking 2-inch stripe. It looks better this way. Yeah.
Like you've heard me talk about looks and performance before, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But dude, I was 27 years old, still full of fucking piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
You know? Dude, I had 2 fucking Marines scared on that fucking boat. One was a cook and the other one was fucking. He got off the river and became a lawyer. He was studying while being on there to be a lawyer,
Yeah.
you know. And he pissed me off. He said something about my mom because we was talking about the baddest people we knew.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, my mom's the baddest motherfucker I know. Oh, I bitch slap her. And the thing that fucking went into my fucking brain was he called my mom a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna whip your ass, motherfucker. And when I got off work, after my 6 hours, I'd work out for an hour and a half and then go to sleep. Then when I'd get up, I'd go out there and do my toe work, and I'd come back when I was off for my next 6 hours off, work out for an hour and a half, and then go to sleep. You know, when I got off the boat, I was about 20 pounds lighter because I was that pissed in 2 weeks. I lost 20 fucking pounds. I started going through my forms, started fucking working out in my room. And then I walked down in the galley one fucking day, and I seen the fucking cook showing the fucking the other deckhand fucking 1 steps. I'm like, you better learn about 6 or 7 steps, buddy. You're about ready to get fucked up. We all 3 went to the boat together in the same vehicle, and we all 3 got off the boat the same day, but they wouldn't drive me across the river because they were scared that I had people waiting on the other side of the river. Because literally, I'm like, look, dude, drop me off in East St. Louis. I'll walk home from there. My wife don't want to drive across this bridge. You know, she didn't want to drive to Davis Street in St. Louis.
Yeah.
1, she didn't know where it was. 2, she didn't want to drive through the dark neighborhood, quote unquote, because she's scared of black people. I'm like, just take me across the river, drop me off on the side of the highway. You know, I'll walk from East St. Louis. I don't care. They were like, fuck no, you're on your own. Because they thought I was going to fucking, as soon as we got out of that gate, they thought I was going to fucking beat their asses. They were scared. Or they was scared they was going to have to hurt me, you know. One or the other, it doesn't matter. You know. But neither one of them I had ill feelings for by the time that last 2 weeks was up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the wife's calling. Hello, my love. Okay. Okay. All right. I love you, babe. I'll see you when you get home. Bye. Hmm.
Don't forget Edward.
Yeah.
It's the right
No,
time.
I think groceries are supposed to be here any minute. And she still got a few stops to make. She hasn't got a text yet about it.
You can ask her why the fuck she ordered groceries in line when she could stop in the grocery store.
Well, I told her you got the list. I go to the store and get it. You know. She don't want me going to the store to get it. I don't feel like fucking walking today anyway. My fucking body is fucking killing me today.
Yeah. I drove the Camaro yesterday just to make sure the battery stayed charged.
Oh shit.
It ain't going back in the driveway again. It's going to stay out there where I can drive it whenever I want to. whenever I need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, my brother's back's fucked up, dude. 1 through 5.
What options did he give him so far? If all he's doing is going to see a regular doctor, the only damn thing they're ever going to do is fucking surgery.
And they haven't given him no options. He plans on working until he can't.
He needs those slip discs put back in place.
Yeah, I mean,
He needs chiropractor.
he does.
A chiropractor can extend his work life about 10 to 15 years. But in the condition he's in right now, he's fucked. He'll be out of work in a year if he don't do something about it. And I know a chiropractor can extend his work life 10 or 15 years because one did for me.
Bulging disc on lumbar 1 through 5. Slip vertebrae on lumbar 1 through 5. Disc compression on lumbar 1 through 5. And arthritis.
Actually, those bulging discs. A chiropractor can get him 10 or 15 years more work before he's in my condition.
Yeah.
The bulging disc should be repaired surgically. If they can be repaired with minor surgery. Depends on how bulging they are, how far out they are.
Yeah. Would that lidocaine help him?
Pain wise, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take
There's a
him
problem
some
with that.
He'll work past the pain.
He won't know when he's hurting himself.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
No, we don't want that.
And doctors will give you pain medication just to shut you up. I mean,
Yeah.
it's nothing that can be traced back to them for narco or anything like that. But they'll give that to you to shut you up and let you fuck yourself up worse.
Yeah, so they got create more work for another doctor. And more follow-up work for them.
Yeah. Lidocaine will help with the pain.
Yeah, it'd be
The
something he
pain's there
can
for a
use when he
reason.
gets home. Yeah, it's
Pain's there for a reason.
something he can use whenever he gets home to help him go to sleep.
Yeah. Like I said, though, the pain's there for a reason.
I know yesterday my fucking hip popped whenever I got in bed. I was laying there for a little bit and I was pushing past the pain of moving my fucking leg and my fucking hip popped. And I'm like, oh, that hurt. Feels better now, but it hurt then.
Dude, I woke up this morning or this afternoon, I woke up around 12 o'clock, feeling
Yeah.
like somebody beat me with a fucking baseball bat, bro.
That's how I feel. That's the way I felt for 3 days.
And I took my medicine. That was only 3 hours ago. It shouldn't have worn off by now. I still don't feel any damn better.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally feel like somebody warmed me over with a fucking baseball bat.
Yeah. I'm in the same condition right now, bro.
I mean, I wanted to come work on that truck because I want to get it done. But fuck, dude, I'm hurting. And Melissa even told me, you need to slow down. You need to stop.
Yeah.
She's like, you're whining. You're complaining. You're crying about fucking pain. She's like, I go, well, didn't I do it whenever I was working? She says, yeah. I go, well, that's my problem. It's why I can't work. The little bit of fucking work that I do around the house is fucking killing me. Just to fucking get through it. And it's like working a fucking 12, 16, fucking 24-hour day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, I can't fucking go through life stoned and drunk all the time.
Yeah, I'd like to say that I'm generally don't complain about the pain very much. But my wife complains and says that's all I do is complain about my pain.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a damn question. If you hurting and person can see that you're walking weird or something like that, and they ask you what's wrong, what do?
You let them know.
My back
I'm
hurts.
fucking hurting. It hurts to pick up my foot to move it.
Yeah.
And I go to pick it up, it feels like somebody's stabbing me right there next to my tailbone.
I'm sorry, I don't call that complaining, but she does.
Yeah, I'm answering your question. You hear me get up, and you can hear me straining to get up. I'm not complaining. It takes that much effort to move.
Yeah. Don't ask if you don't want to know.
Yeah. And the thing is I get so pissed off because I know there's so many people that look at me and they're like, "You're not hurt that bad. You're out here drinking. You're out here doing this. You're out there doing that. You're not hurt that bad." It's like, hold on a second. Let me go get 3 ice picks. Put one in each one in your put one in your foot, one in your knee, and one in your fucking back. See how you feel.
Oh, yeah.
Just a reminder. That's not the only knee. That's not the only fucking foot problem. That's not the only fucking spot that I'm hurting in my back. We'll just see if you can deal with 3. And then how long you can deal with it. And I get out there and do what I'm doing. You know?
Yeah, and then tell me, why am I drinking?
Yeah. Why am I drinking? I want to feel numbness. That's why I am drinking. I want to be numb. Not in one spot. I want to be numb all over. Because I hurt all over. Unless you got the shoulder pain that I got. You know, you get the binding up shoulder pain.
Yeah.
I had that shit while I was welding, having to reach overhead and weld.
Oh, yeah. What if they...
Laying underneath of the fucking bars.
Yeah.
You can reach over my fucking barge.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still got your truck running, bro?
Do what?
Still got your truck running?
Hell yeah, dude. Damn, this kind of been parked for a little while. Hell, I went and got me a damn motorcycle.
Yeah. But did you find out what was wrong with it yet?
It was, damn, what was it? Damn. Coil pack wire was bad.
Is that what was burning up the coil pack, or just making you think it was burned up?
That's what was burning up my coil packs. Like, the wire was fucking, like, burned up. Like, you know how you gotta, like, pull the little clip on it to pull it off?
Yeah.
It didn't even have the clip on it no more. All you had to do was just tug it, and it just come off. No pressure.
Yeah.
So I got a buddy of mine that's a mobile mechanic. I got him to change that for me just because, me personally, I don't like messing with wire.
Yeah.
So I got him to do it for me. He done it, and it's been running perfect ever since. Running like a scouted dog.
See, I had done put $2,000 in mine since the last time we talked.
Damn.
I was trying to tell him last night.
I had to, I had like, in 2 weeks, I had like 6 fucking faults on my damn exhaust system.
Damn.
Yeah, the DEF system on there, DPF, all that shit.
Yeah.
Kept fucking up. And the last time, me and Tank were on it, we were actually in St. Louis. And my truck popped the code, says next time you stop, you will be at idle.
Shit.
Yeah. Hello? I ain't got time for your ass. Anyway, Yeah, it's the next time you stop, you'll be at idle. So I bought a delete kit for it. I deleted the EGR, deleted the exhaust system on it. Now I'm running straight pipe and tuned it. You have to get a tuner for when you delete stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now I got a switch on the dash. I decided to twist it 135, turn me up to the extra 200 horsepower. When the extra 200 horsepower, I'm at like 850.
Oh boy, I bet you roll cold too, don't you?
No, I haven't turned it up. I'm sitting on the bottom level. I want that engine to last. The bottom level's like plus 50.
I just went and bought me a 6.0.
You better bulletproof that motherfucker. They're grenades.
It's bulletproof. It's deleted. EGR's gone off of it. It's got brand new injectors on it. All 9 yards.
Okay.
The flatbed dually.
Oh, you been saying you wanted one.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't wonder how much I pay for it.
You probably got a fucking $1,000 saying that.
No, I paid close to like 15 grand.
Oh, well, how many miles are on?
200,000.
Well, you've already got most of the work done to it. That you should get another 200 out of that easy.
Well, it got it broke. It just got broke in. You got rid of all that bullshit.
Yeah. $2,000 for them to bust in my heads for the injectors.
Bust through your heads for the injectors.
Yeah, I just say it like that, like busting, getting my damn heads done. It was $2,000.
Yeah.
Not heads, getting it bulletproof was like 11 grand from the shop I sent it to, because I sent it to the best one up here, because my boss sent his 7.3 to get worked on by our local shop up here, and ended up having to send a rollback after it and send it to a whole nother shop after spending 14 grand in getting it bulletproof, and they fucked it up.
Why would he do anything to a 7.3? They'll do 1,000,000 fucking miles with no work.
Because this truck is close to 1,000,000 miles.
But there is no bulletproof for the 7.3. What did he put in it?
Oh man. Injectors and shit like that, bro. They cleaned the injectors and put the old ones back in instead of replacing them.
Well, I mean, injectors for a 7.3 can be up to $600 too.
Well, we were willing to spend that.
Yeah.
We told them that. To fix the truck to where it will run right. And instead they didn't. They fucked it up. They went in and done a whole bunch of shit, saying our truck was throwing this code, saying it was throwing a whole bunch of shit. When the truck barely has 100,000 miles on it.
You said a 7.3.
Yeah, he's got 2.
What year is this truck?
Which one's the old IDI? Non-turbo flatbed dually. Square body.
Oh, that's kind of like Joe's.
Older than Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's square body, dually, flatbed.
And Joe's is a square body though.
It's a 6-speed, granny geared.
It's a 90s, isn't it? Or is it older?
They have to be 90s. Hello?
It's still got the interior for the Ford Red, like no cracks, nothing on the seats, like everything's still brand new in it.
1 second. Okay, they're not going. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I am racing on a video game. What are you doing? Just getting off work? Oh, shit.
Oops.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Dang.
wrong way on a one-way street, are you? Yeah.
That way I don't have that $90 payment every month when I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
And I think that they have an apartment here now for 14 apartments, and it's a one bed, one bath. It's basically the exact same layout as what our condo is now, except there is no guest bedroom or guest bathroom.
Right.
That's always been the case. Even literally just house. So that is the exact same condo.
Thinking about doing that.
And then I work at noon, and then I present lost the right title to my leadership course. And if I lost leadership course, I have to don't have leadership courses, you don't go to the course.
Right.
And you can't take any course classes at all. You can only take the next quarter and you can only
Well, he's going to have to pay a babysitter.
Or take him to court with him.
Are you at Burger King?
Louder, but for some reason here recently people have been trying to ask me to turn it off.
Asking you to do what?
Yes. Okay, oh yeah, okay.
Well, I'm going to get Burger King.
Oh, yeah. But you know, I'm not going to go right now.
Yeah, I like the original chicken sandwiches too.
Yeah, I'll try to get that for right now.
Yeah. So who is Caleb?
Friend from work, wife. And they have their baby system, so their baby is 6 months old. It's not like Frank, like Frank is smart.
Yeah. Even if it was, what's the difference? I said even if it was, what's the difference?
Yeah, I said, I've seen a lot, like, your kids aren't crazy yet. If they entertain themselves, obviously, you don't have to feed them. You don't have to work them pretty much, right? You can take care of 113, or probably 13, or but I am going to put on life and you can say that they're supposed to be a great officer. Because I'm not going to be
Yeah.
so we actually say what they're working or we'll try mediation, but if you can't come to a complete agreement with that, like, we're just going to go to court, and the judge can decide everything.
Yeah.
It's because she didn't want to pay the court fees, because the court fees are more expensive than the mediator fees.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
That'd be a penalty.
So, I don't know. Steve said he's not nervous, but I was like, I'm sorry, like, if I could help you, I would, but, like, we're not together anymore, and you made it very clear that the children are the reason why. So, I'm not about to call off work. Well, I can't call off work. Selena's gone for 2 weeks with the military. I have to be there. So, I would have brought them with me, but it's not really my responsibility to bring them with me and watch them while I'm at work and add all that extra stress to myself. I'm already going to have stress. I have to present my presentation while I'm at work.
Speaking of stress, you had any more of those events?
Huh?
Those events you had. Any more episodes?
Yeah, that's one thing. I got like fright.
Yeah.
But I can look at South Carolina or the University of North Carolina. Doctor program, as long as it's on
Yeah.
and it's good. Like the University of South Carolina and North Carolina are both cool. They offer free stuff to doctoral students, so I can get paid to go there instead of paying to go, like I am in North.
You know you have an address in South Carolina.
Yeah, I know.
It don't resort any. Huh?
I would just maybe you have to go to their place to their target because in order to get the attention you need a class.
Oh, cool, even better. What were we talking about, Charleston? Columbia. You know you got family in Columbia, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's a family down there. I don't know.
Crap? Who's your first cousin?
I don't know.
How do you get there?
I know, but I don't know. I don't know. But, well, it's nice. It's couple of those,
Yeah, but it pays to have someone that is family close by you if you don't know it. They still want to hook you up with your family. You know what I'm saying? I said it pays to have someone with a family close by. Even if you don't know them really well, they'll still help you out with making family. you ain't gonna be able to, I ain't moving it. It's not bad. It is large for South Carolina. It is large for South Carolina. It's a large city for South Carolina. Think of it as comparable to other countries. Out of places. Yeah, they've got the USC hospital up there. They've got USC campus up there. And they've got the state capital. So we have more compared to Oh, we see it's down in the middle there. It's got the congestion right there in the center of the town. But yes, spread out wide too. I think they use them as through greens there. Yeah, we drove through the Greenville on the interstate out there. I've never been in Greenville either. No. I've just driven through it on the interstate. That was really good work job. Well, that's good Raleigh. Raleigh's bigger than Colorado Springs. No, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as Denver. Raleigh is congested. The road set up for like what goes on in Springfield. But there's a lot of roads. There's always a big road. Very large city. And you've got Durham and Raleigh. You've got really all connected together. Those three cities all connect. Like literally, they border like East Alton and Woodland. So it's a huge metropolitan area. Willing to do it until we reach the situation, right? Probably because of holding it on the, is it muscle down? How about now? What's up? How about now? No, I do not. You make me think something stuck in my phone. Outside of the game. I don't know either. And it's still lighting up now. Exactly, hold on a minute. Let me try this. I got an earpiece to try.
Hey, start taking the food downstairs. Close the door. Don't have the gate there because I don't want the dog to fucking run out. No!
Let's see if I can do this. Can you hear me now? Good, I can barely hear you now. Hold on a minute. Don't say it'll go up very much further. That's why I bought this earbud for $5. It's a discontinued Nokia model. But I'm not getting very much volume out of it. Wait a minute. All right, how about now, talk? Well, that's weird. I've got the thing turned up. What's this thing keep beeping?
My what? I got what? No. I got top of it.
Well, it's not your on your side. It's definitely on my side. Yeah, but I mean, this earbud just doesn't get very loud. Just did it again. I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
Oh, they are.
100% battery remaining. I don't know what the problem is. Why the damn thing keeps making noise, but it's all good. Hello.
Obviously, these garbage bags stay up
Hello.
here. Throw the paper towels down.
Hello.
Down. Hey, buddy. Hi, baby. Big ass boxes.
You'll come back in a minute. Okay.
You stay up here.
You still there, Tank?
Got a free burger for later, buddy. Here, fruit cups. Okay. Get him downstairs. Here.
547 million. I'm 20 million ahead of him. $726 hours. Buzz. He's played twice as much as I have. How the fuck? 309. Friends. Tank. Page. 196. Oh man, that's fucking weird.
What? Where's the phone? God damn. Yeah.
$51,174.
Move, Marty. I don't know. Get out of there, Marley. I don't know.
Well, what's Tank doing? Cause I don't see shit.
What time is it? Come on.